The past week marked the beginning of the end of the U.S. involvement in the war in Afghanistan. The U.S. military has started drawing down troops in the country and plans to have all military personnel out of Afghanistan by the 20th anniversary of the attacks of September 11th. MTN's Phoenix O'Connor spoke with two veterans who served in Afghanistan who reflect on their time serving.
Dates have a meaning. They are the way we measure time and mark significant events in our lives.
I was actually at sick call at the troop medical clinic and looked up and saw the towers on fire.
Sean Gifford recounts the attacks of September 11th, 2001. It was the deadliest terror attack on American soil, and it would plunge America into its longest war, the war in Afghanistan.
It's not like other wars we fought where it was almost like a shared sacrifice across the country. A very small amount of people join and enlist and go and serve. As prior wars, the draft and large numbers of troops deploying, and it wasn't an all-volunteer force.
Now, as we approach the 20th anniversary of the attacks, President Biden has set a goal to bring all American troops from Afghanistan. Veterans like Phil, who asked we not use his last name, remembers the hard-fought battles, the cooperation of nearly 40 nations, and the work of Afghan police and interpreters to fight back terror in their home country.
I saw a lot of them do some pretty incredible things under fire, and I just have a hard time believing that they're going to give up the last 19 years of struggle and fight to make their country better just because we're leaving. And I certainly hope that doesn't happen, and I hope to some degree we're able to remember and support them in whatever capacity that looks like.
According to the Department of Defense, more than 2,400 service members have died serving in Operation Enduring Freedom and Operation Freedom Sentinel, two operations that focused heavily on Afghanistan. A Montanan would become one of the first lost in the war on terror.
Christopher Stonecipher from Missoula in 3rd Ranger Battalion, and there was two people that was killed in a helicopter crash supporting operations in Afghanistan, but that was literally the first price in blood that the nation paid for that conflict, had roots in Montana.
Gifford, who joined the United States Army in the early 90s, remembers those young faces who served in those early days. He said they were young enough to be his son, and that's what hit him the hardest to this day.
In a sense, like you're sitting around the table with your family, like, why me? Why do I deserve to be here with my family? And the young man I told to go stand over there or told to go do this doesn't.
Gifford hasn't stopped serving. He is the mayor of Three Forks, and for Phil, it's Montana's mountains, rivers, and wildlife that's helped him heal. He also says it also draws many veterans to the Treasure State.
Montana has the second highest per capita number of veterans here, and part of it's because of a drive to serve, and I think another part is veterans are attracted to this area, not just because of the geography and the solitude and kind of the mountains and the water, but also the people and the community and the support and the appreciation we find here.
For MTN News, I'm Phoenix O'Connor.
Former President Trump had originally set a deadline of May 1st for all troops to be withdrawn from Afghanistan. President Biden, though, pushed that date back to September 11th.